This is Patty Post, your host of the You Persevere podcast. And today I'm talking about disruptive moments and the fact that disruptive moments are most often dynamic growth opportunities. If you are a founder and you're listening to this, you are thinking of something that you're going through right now that is disruptive. Or maybe you just went through something and you identified that as, gosh, this is really hard. I'm sitting in this and it's really challenging. It's disruptive. Maybe you're feeling anxiety, that anxiety when your heart is beating so quickly, when you start even thinking about the subject. Maybe you wake up in the middle of the night like I do, and you're like, oh my gosh, why am I wide awake right now? Why is my heart beating so fast? Just know that we're going to get through these times. They aren't meant for us just to stay complacent. These times are for growth opportunities. We're learning something. We're becoming something different. We are morphing into something better and bigger. So when you're in that moment, don't let it hang on you. If you have a core value of family like I do, you cannot let these dynamic moments and times or phases or seasons, don't let them hang like a yoke on your neck where you're stressed out all the time and you are not your happy self that your family loves, that your people that work for you love. Because the second that you show that you are going through a dynamic growth opportunity that is weighing you down, everyone else is going to catch on because that's your personality. I got this poem here that I'm going to read that it really struck with me. It's a poem by Helen Steiner Rice. She was born in 1900 and she lived until 1981. And the poem is called The Bend in the Road. Sometimes we come to life's crossroads. We view what we think is the end, but God has a much wider vision, and He knows that it's only a bend. The road will go on and get smoother. And after we've stopped for a rest, the path that lies hidden beyond us is often the path that is best. So rest and relax and grow stronger. Let go and let God share your load. And have faith in a brighter tomorrow. You've just come to a bend in the road. I just love that poem because as we're going through these dynamic growth opportunities, it is so stressful and challenging. But we have to know that it's like a bend in the road. There is something that is beyond, that's planned. A higher power is planning this for us. And whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in, just know that they want the best for you. The other thing that I look at is something that I've heard consistently, like since I was little, actually. Progress without pain is not possible. It's not always going to be smooth sailing. And if you think of smooth sailing, just really visualize that. And if you think of really calm waters, I have a really twisted way of thinking, but I think of Tommy Boy. And if you remember at the end of Tommy Boy, he's on a boat on a clearly calm lake. And he's not going anywhere because there's no wind. And it's just him and his girlfriend sitting out on this lake, and they're making zero progress because there's no wind. So do you want to be that Tommy Boy that's sitting on the lake? Or do you want to be the one that's forging ahead? Do you want to be like Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean? I want to be like Jack Sparrow. And even if you watch those movies, like think of all the things that he's going up and down with. So this is just a quick podcast that I just wanted to get out there to say, hey, we're all going through some things. Whether you're raising money, whether you're trying to hire people, whether you're trying to make your team right, whether you're trying to sell products, develop products, do research, raise your family, think of an idea, just get started. Those are all things, times that we come across challenges. And just want to remind you, have a great attitude, be optimistic. It's going to get better. Work hard, show up every day, It's another podcast. It's my podcast number 3. Just show up. It's all you got to do. Just show up. Even when you don't want to, just show up. Eat right. Get your workout in. Don't abuse alcohol and drugs. Be nice to others. It's very simple. All of those things come in line. When you're in the challenging times, it's going to be that much better. So with that, I want you to keep on persevering. You keep on persevering in what you're doing, because too often people give up right before the time that they're going to hit success. And you don't want that to be you. So keep on persevering. If you like this episode, give me 5 stars. I don't have ads or anything. I just do this because I think it's fun. I am going to have some good entrepreneurs on in the second half of the year. I'm excited to speak with them and share their stories. And we are here to bring value. So if you want to get in touch with me, I'm Patty Post, CEO, and episode guests, let me know. Follow us at you.persevere on Instagram and suggest a guest maybe you want to be on. Love to hear from you. Love to talk about business. So with that, keep on persevering with business.